What's going on, YouTube? This is ODC, that's me, and I'm back with, no, I'm not. Actually, today, I'm going to do a top 10 most underrated figures. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. Let me just get to the start of this list here. At number 10, I'm gonna go with boom, Sherlock, boom. This is Our Man. There's a lot of reasons for Our Man. I think making it on this list. I think he's got a great overall look. He really captures the essence of the Golden Age Our Man. He's got a lot of cool detail on him, paint-wise. His look is just perfect. He, comes with his little hourglass here on his chest. I think he really just looks great, and I think he doesn't get enough recognition. So there's number 10. Number 10 is Our Man. Number 9, I'm gonna have to go with. Oh, here we go. Mr. Miracle. Now, Mr. Miracle here has a ton of going on. He's got a bunch of cool accessories he comes with. He comes with his discs for his feet, so he can fly. He comes with a mother box on his back. And it's also removable, but I mean, I guess the only drawback would be because he's got 2 fists, but you can't really hold it. But it's still there, and it's optional, so it's still cool to have. And he also comes with his I don't know, you want to call these modernized handcuffs, but yeah, I think he's got a ton of molding going on here, especially with his body. Like his boots are molded, and they're unique to his character. His gloves here are molded, unique to his character. His belt, even his cape, where it connects, is separate, is different. It's not been used. The cape itself has been reused, but the connectors here were different, and I thought that was nice that they added that. So, yep, number 9, Mr. Miracle, pretty cool. Number 8, I'm gonna have to go with Toyman. Toyman, if I can find his little top here, I'll show you. Put his little top in his hand here. Skadunk. There we go. Definitely Toyman. He's very unique looking, like most of these guys in this top 10. You'll notice, but he's very unique. Yeah, most of these figures on this countdown will be kind of a obscure, except for maybe a couple. But I think he was a very well put together figure. He doesn't have any loose joints. He's got cool accessories like his yo-yo and his top, his bomb top, if you'd like to call it that. He's got a very unique and cool head sculpt. I like his overall look, his different sculpting for the top, for his upper torso here. His colors go very well together, and they're very different. He's got yellow, black, orange, red, purple. There goes his top. So, I mean, he's very cool, different, and unique looking, and really captures the character that I remember when I was a kid. So, yeah. There you are. There is number 8. Number 11. Lucky number 11. Is going to be, yes, here he comes. Here he comes. Golden Age Green Arrow. Yeah, I really liked this figure. He was kind of tough to find, actually, when I was originally looking for him. I'm pretty sure it was a Walmart exclusive. Excuse me. But he's very unique looking, and you'll notice I'll be saying that a lot during this top 10. He is very unique looking, and I just like that. I think that deserves recognition for being different. Nobody wants wants to look at the same thing. Like the previous review I did of the black suited Superman. I mean, sure, he's a black suited Superman, but I mean, he's Superman. He looks exactly like his variant, except he's wearing a black suit. He doesn't have a cape. But that's the other thing. I also like how all these figures in this. Oops, excuse me. How all these figures are put together. I think they look very nice. They look very well put together. There's no loose joints on any of these figures. They stand easy. They look great. They stand out, and they're unique. He's got his own different lantern here from any other Green Lantern. He's got a ton of sculpting. I love the head sculpt on him. I mean, it really is perfect for the Golden Age Green Lantern. It really, really is great. That head sculpt is perfect for him. And normally, most people and I don't like open mouth head sculpts, but I think it fits okay. It fits well. It really, brings out the emotion in the character. So, without further said, I've said enough. There's number 7. Number 6. Forager. That's right. Good old Forager here. He's got a very cool figure. He's got a very unique look, like I said before. I'm probably going to be saying that the whole time. He definitely is unique, and I like that. The head sculpt is definitely different from any other head sculpt you're going to see. Does he capture the character? Absolutely he does. And I know I say that a lot with a lot of these figures, but that's important. I mean, who wants a figure that doesn't capture the characters, accurately? He is unique in his look here. I don't believe anybody's used this skirt effect here. Also, this is a separate piece up here. It's also rubberized. So, I mean, his blaster on his arm here, and he's got his little shield here, which is cool. He reminds me of. Well, he doesn't remind me of a character, but he more so looks like a character that could be in the Masters of the Universe Classics universe. I should say Universe Classics universe. There we go. But he looks like he'd fit right in, to be honest with you. But yeah, overall look, I like it, and I think he's very underrated, to be honest with you. What was I? Number 5. I'm going to have to go with number 5. I'm going to go with the Batman Legacy First Appearance Batman. And no, it's not. I didn't just throw a Batman figure in here just because I'm a Batman fan. But I really think that he's a kind of an overlooked figure. He really captures the look of Batman in his first appearance, including the purple gloves, which he originally had instead of the blue gloves, which they changed later. Excuse me. A lot of people don't like his belt, but you're not supposed to. It's supposed to be his first appearance, what he looks like in his first appearance. And this is what Batman looks like in his first appearance. I mean, minus the gun that he used to have, which he used to use, but, well, he doesn't have the gun. But I think he's a accurate enough character or figure where this is the first appearance of Batman. And you can look at it and say, yes, and he is unique looking. And his cape is different. Is different from any other cape. And I believe his body mold may be different from other Batman molds. I think it looks a little bit skinnier than normal. And the original Batman wasn't very big. He was skinny. So yeah, there's my number 5, and I'm sticking to it. Number 4, girl, is Demon Endocrine. Or Endocrine Demon, whatever you like to say it. This figure is very cool. He's got his own body mold, or buck, or whatever you'd like to call it. He's got his own look. Like, they nailed it. Mattel just completely nailed it with this figure. and did with most of these figures on this top 10. I mean, this, you can look at this and try to pick this figure apart, but good luck. I really think that they just completely just nailed it with this guy. I think he's not a very, maybe he's not very sought after figure. I know he goes for a decent amount, a chunk of change, and maybe that's why, because he's a little bit, becoming a little bit more rare now. But I think he's got a great look, and I think he definitely deserves a spot on the most underrated, because I don't really hear much about him at all. Not speaking for the character, just speaking for the figure itself. And I think he's overlooked, to be honest with you. So there we go. There's number 4. Number 3. Now, you may disagree with me, you may not, you may agree with me, but I really think this guy is underrated. Creeper. The Creeper. I love everything about this figure. There's not one thing that I can say. I mean, you look at this guy and you're like, that guy is a creep. He looks crazy. He looks nuts. He looks like he's gonna follow you home and like be a weirdo. I don't know. Sniff your seat after you get up. I don't know. He's gonna do something weird. But and I love the character too. The character's just, he's something different and refreshing, and so is the figure. I really have to say, he's got this nice sculpted, and it's really, I mean, it's bulky. You got to kind of lean this guy forward. It's so heavy. But this nice sculpted boa he's got here, and he's got different sculpted boots. He's got double jointed elbows and knees, which is terrific. That face sculpt is very Joker-esque. But this is the Creeper, So this is definitely my number 3 underrated figure. My number 2 is really a different character I don't know anything about. I just don't care. The figure looks absolutely phenomenal. It's got to be gold Pharaoh here. Or golden Pharaoh, excuse me. I said that incorrectly. But he's very, I mean, he is the epitome of a unique figure. And I would assume that he's not very sought after, just because he probably doesn't have a very big following. But I can appreciate a nice work of art, and this really is a work of art. It seems like Mattel really gave this guy some love, and I like that. I really appreciate that. I can appreciate getting an obscure figure as long as you're going to give me a very good rendition of that obscure character. I don't have a problem with us getting obscure characters as long as we're getting a good figure. Just give me a good figure, and I have no problem with it. I have no problem learning something new about a new character. That's always something cool to do. But as you can see, his chest here is actually translucent. If you put it up to light, you can see that you can see right through it. So I mean, that's really cool. And his I'm not sure what to call them, but wings, you can see this is see-through, and his back piece here is also see-through. There's a ton of molding on him too. He's got this Egyptian symbol on his back piece here. He's got a ton of molding here. I mean, this guy is like I'm pretty sure it doesn't look like they reused anything. Maybe just the arms as just the mold. But other than that, this guy really is his own guy, and it just looks just fantastic. I think his boots are separately sculpted. It looks kind of like they just added on a piece here on top, but it's still different from any other figure we've had, and I think he's a very underrated figure. I want to spend a little bit more time talking about him because I feel like people just don't really appreciate it. But I mean, you can disagree or agree, and that's fine. That's your own opinion. But I think definitely, I almost want to put him number 1, but the next figure really deserves the number 1 most underrated figure. And let me get to him. And that's Copperhead. Copperhead is a fantastic figure. I'd say my only drawback with this figure is that his hands are not opened in a clawing form, I guess. But the face sculpt is absolutely phenomenal on him. The everything captures the character. Maybe the missing tail might hurt a little bit, but that's my top 10. Let me know what you guys think, and I will see you guys on the flip side. Thank you. Bye-bye.